kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes the bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They draw first blood in this national title game.
That's how you start a national championship game off, with a touchdown on the very first play.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking for a gap. It's Young.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Horton. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled, but first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And they'll give it to the back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Handoff to the right side. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Going to try to use his legs here. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Young. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for some space. It's Young. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. finish that drive. They just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's an important 1st down on that running play. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. And they'll set up at the 26 for the 1st play of this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Murphy. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama comes over the line quickly. Using his legs, it's Young. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And on first down, right back to the running game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Crucial third down play right here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown! Bama to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
On the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. In the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and run for a first down. Touchdown, Wolverines! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for a no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's caught inside the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Has the first, still on the move. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Now they call a run. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Offense looking to throw the ball. Saves on it. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that two-point try.
Well, by not getting that two-point conversion, even after the big touchdown, this is still a field goal game as we head down to the stretch of the fourth quarter. And how about this defense? They just make a big stop after giving up that touchdown. They regain some momentum, and now let's see if it translates to the other side of the ball.
Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It doesn't get more dramatic than this. A championship on the line late in the game. Biggest drive so far. Can they take the lead here? Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a toss play to the right. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. On the move now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
They bring it down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards. And
It comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? There's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. And here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. And they'll take a knee, sets up a potential game-winning field goal here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.